Hi everyone, my name is Phoenix Palmer and I'm part of Dr. Ferron's History 1301 class, and today I'm presenting the case Fletcher v. Peck. Oh, our plaintiff Robert Fletcher and our defendant John Peck. Robert Fletcher's from New Hampshire and John Peck is from Massachusetts. This case takes place in 1810 and the Chief Justice was John Marshall. The court was being asked, was the Act of 1796 a violation of Article 1, Section 10, Clause 1 of the Constitution? Or, in other words, if the state of Georgia finalized the original sale of the land, could they repeal that sale, or did the Constitution prohibit Georgia from doing so? To the right, you can see John Marshall, the Chief Justice. A little background information. A few things happened leading up to this. In 1795, John Peck purchases the land from Georgia Federalist State Legislature under the Yazoo Act that was signed January 7th, 1795. This act ceded 35 million acres of what is today Alabama and Mississippi to for $500,000. Today, that is about $12 million. The companies consisted of the following: the Georgia Company, the Georgia Mississippi Company, or Georgia Mississippi Company, the Tennessee Company, and the Upper Mississippi Company. To the right, you can see the map of what that looked like back then, completely different from today. Why was this an issue, though? Government officials, legislators, and other affluent individuals were bribed with shares in the companies and promised a large share of profits if they went through with the purchase. This was a dirty tactic, and it upset a lot of people, leading to protest, outrage. A member of Senate, James Jackson, resigned his seat, returned home, determined to overturn the sale. Next, we have a picture of the burning of the Yazoo Act by C.H. Warren. Fast forward, Robert Fletcher comes into the picture. He purchases that land from John Peck in 1803, 13,000 acres for $3,000. That's about 70K today. Fletcher finds out that this land has been voided by law and sues Peck for damages, claiming the sale was not good because Georgia's legislature had repealed the act that gave Peck the title. In that Peck promised Fletcher the title had not been constitutionally impaired by the 1796 rescinding legislation. And as I read, it seemed as though Fletcher and Peck were actually wanting the same thing, compensation from the government for their land. So they were not personally against each other. They both wanted the recognition of titles under the Act of 1795. Fletcher originally took this case to federal circuit court, but they ruled in Peck's favor, so he appealed to higher court. John Marshall and the Supreme Court ruled that the sale between Peck and Georgia was valid. Although the act was repealed, the state does not have the right and cannot take property back without compensation, even if secured illegally under Article 1, Section 10, Clause 1 of the Constitution, the Contract Clause. Fletcher's argument becomes invalid because Peck legally was able to purchase the land when he did, but it seems they were both cheated. No one gets the land, and that's why their goal was to get compensation. So what did this do for the United States? It set the precedent that Supreme Court has the authority to declare state laws unconstitutional. Today, that's judicial review. It is, quote, the idea fundamental to the U.S. system of government that the actions of the executive and legislative branches of government are subject to review and possible invalidation by the judiciary, that no one creates laws that might be make them too powerful. These are my citations. And goodbye. I enjoyed presenting to you guys.